Have you ever imagined a broom wanting to dance instead of sweep? Well, in the village of Blue Clover, that was about to happen. Brisa was an old straw broom, forgotten in the corner of a wooden cabin. She always dreamed of moving to the rhythm of the wind. While all the other brooms swept obediently, Brisa spent her afternoons watching the leaves fall, wishing she could dance like them. One day, Zizu appeared, a bookish mouse who wore glasses made from dry drops and silently read secret spells. "Did you know there's a spell that gives rhythm to objects?" said Zizu as he flipped through his book of ancient magic. Brisa trembled with excitement. Could I dance like branches in the wind?" she asked with a creaky voice. Zizu nodded, "But you'll need a true musical note. Only the crickets of the singing forest can grant it." So the adventure began. Brisa, with her old bristles and crooked handle, set off with Zizu toward the forbidden forest. The singing forest was mysterious. The branches whistled melodies, and the flowers opened to the beat of distant thunder. Brisa replied, "I don't want to sweep anymore. I want to dance, twirl, move with joy. Isn't that what makes a broom happy?" The crickets looked at one another. "Only if you dance with your heart will we give you the note," they said, and they began to play their magical music. Brisa tried to twirl. She stumbled, fell, got stuck in a branch. Zizu helped her up. "Dance like no one's watching," he whispered. Then Brisa closed her eyes, felt the rhythm in her wood, and began to move freely. Not perfectly, but happily. The notes sparkled in the air. The crickets, amazed, gave her a golden note wrapped in a drop of moonlight. Zizu placed the note in the center of her handle. Brisa began to glow. Something new was being born in her, the gift of dance. Back in the village, Brisa danced down the dirt roads. Children came out to see her, clapping in awe. People started calling her the dancing broom, and no one used her to sweep anymore, but to brighten the afternoons. But one day, a dark storm covered the sky. The wind howled, and dust piled up across the entire village. "We need a broom to clean up the mess," said the mayor. Everyone looked at Brisa, who was spinning in the rain. "What if I dance while I sweep?" she suggested. The idea sounded crazy, but there was no time to hesitate. Brisa danced through puddles, sweeping away leaves and mud with grace. Everywhere she passed became clean and filled with music. "She's the first broom to clean with rhythm," exclaimed a little girl. People laughed and joined in, following her steps. That day, Blue Clover understood that dancing and serving didn't have to be at odds. Brisa didn't have to stop being herself. From then on, Brisa taught other brooms to find their rhythm. Some wanted to sweep, others just to jump in puddles. Zizu wrote her story in a book titled "The Broom That Didn't Sweep Alone," and every time he read it, he smiled. Over time, Brisa was invited to clean theaters, festivals, and even castles, always with music and a smile. But she never forgot that her first dance was clumsy or that her heart had been her best compass to move. One day, a child asked, "What if I dance too when I clean my room?" Brisa spun and winked at him. Because true art isn't in what you do, but in how you do it and how much love you put into it. Moral: no matter your original purpose, if you do what you love with joy, you'll find new ways to shine. See you very soon with more magical tales that will take you to incredible worlds.